Hi everyone! In this video, I'll show you how to create an AWS integration with SuperAnnotate. Please note that similar integrations are possible to create with other cloud storages as well. But for today, we will look how to do it with AWS. First, you need to go to your organization's page and go to the Integrations tab. In this tab, you can see all your integrations or create new ones. Let's click on New Integration. Select AWS option. Now we need to give an integration name. I'll go with AWS Integration. Next, we need to select a theme for this integration. You can select one or multiple themes. You can edit this step later when the integration is created as well. You can add or remove themes. Next, we give our S3 bucket name and move to the next step. For the next step, we can select annotation location. This refers not to the final output, but to the JSON files that are being created during the annotation process. For the final JSON files, you still need to download them from the platform or through our SDK. As you can see, by default, annotation location is selected as SuperAnnotate. However, if you have some special requirement, you can change it to your bucket. When you select the AWS bucket option, you see a warning message telling that Explore, Insights, and Analytics features will not be available for projects where we have this integration. These features are very useful, so we advise you to select this option only when you have some special requirement for it. Otherwise, keep it SuperAnnotate. Okay, next we need to create a policy in our AWS. Let's copy the JSON file and go to the IAM console. Under the access management, you see the policies. Let's select and create a policy. Go to the JSON tab and pass the JSON that we have just copied. Click on Next, give a policy name, create policy. For the next step, we need to go to the roles and create a role. We select an AWS account option and select another AWS account. We see that it requires an account ID, which we need to copy from SuperAnnotate. Here you see the AWS account ID. Let's go to the next. Now we need to select the policy. Next. Here we give a role name and create a role. When the role has been created, we click on the role and edit trust relationship. Edit trust policy. Now we need to copy the JSON file for this from SuperAnnotate. Under edit trust relationship, we see the JSON file. Update policy. After, on the summary page of this role, you can see the ARN. You need to copy this and paste in the SuperAnnotate. Click on Create. Okay, you see that the integration has successfully been created. We can check its validation. Click on the three dots, check connection, and we see that the integration works well. Now we can add items through this integration to our project using the UI or the SDK. Let's try with the UI. For this, I'll go to my themes, select the theme, the project where I want to add items, and click on Add. Upload images, select the integration option. I select the integration that we have just created, and I also need to give a folder path. Let's go to my AWS S3 bucket and see how my folders are structured. Please note that when adding items from your S3, it adds only one folder level down. So if you have a folder and you give this folder path to SuperAnnotate, it will add folders inside with their items. But if there are more folders inside these folders, it will not add them. For example, here in my bucket, I have one folder called animals, and inside I have 3 other folders. So if I give this name to SuperAnnotate, let's try. Click on upload. I need to reload the page to see the result. Okay, it added 3 folders, and inside I have my items. No other folders are added here. Also note that SuperAnnotate has read-only access to your items, so once you remove them from your bucket, they will be no longer available for SuperAnnotate as well. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and let us know if you have any questions.